Hello YouTube, Robotbat1 here, coming at you with a new Yu-Gi-Oh video, and in today's Yu-Gi-Oh video, we are going to be looking at some new legacy support. So this might be this is a future of Yu-Gi-Oh segment on my channel, where I talk about cards coming out later on in the game, where they're good, they're bad, they could be good, they could be bad, I don't know because I haven't looked at them yet. But we've got some new legacy support revolving around the original series and the movies, so there's some really cool stuff to actually look at here, and I really can't wait to actually look at this stuff because it actually looks really cool and really interesting. So hopefully these cards will look really nice. Hopefully they'll look really cool, and we can see some really cool new cards. So we have the new Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Looks, well, honestly, it looks like it mixed with a Greydol, but it does look cool. So it's called Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Okay, so are you going to need to use well, you need 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons right here, it says. But we're going to see what this can do, because we know we already have 2 different forms of Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So this is going to be interesting. So this card on the field cannot be targeted nor destroyed by opponent's card effects. Finally, an Ultimate Dragon has an effect that makes it a towers. Finally! Ah, we've waited so long for something like this. Once per turn, you can target 1 card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. If this card was fusion summoned using a monster whose original name is Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, okay, you can target 2 or 3 cards instead. During the turn this effect is activated, this card cannot attack. So, wait. You can use the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon you can just make a big monster that is unaffected, can't be destroyed, or targeted by effects. And you can also, if it's got Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon as a material, you can pop 2 or 3 cards. And it's cards, not just monsters. They finally got a good Blue Eyes fusion. Like, they finally have a good Blue Eyes fusion. Like, this card is nuts. This card makes Blue Eyes so much better, the fusion variants, so much better just by existing. Like, literally, this card is great. This card is amazing. Just having the ability to just pop multiple cards if you use an alternative to Dragon, which is a staple 3 of in your deck, and also being untargetable and can't be destroyed by effects, it's pretty good. This is a very good card for what it can do, and they finally have a good fusion monster. So I'm happy with that. But what else we got here? We got Magician of Chaos Max, Black Chaos Max. Okay, so I'm expecting this to be a broken card because if it says Chaos Max, and Chaos Max Dragon's a very good card, so this better be a good card. Alright. So 2000 attack, 2600 defense. You can ritual summon this card with Chaos Form. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. Name each once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can tribute 1 monster you control. During this turn, your opponent cannot activate monster effects. Okay. That's not that good. That's not that good at all. What's this artwork? I don't like the artwork as much as I don't like the artwork. You can tell has been designed with very high quality, but I don't like the artwork that much. And the first effect is not that great. Okay, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can target 1 spell card in your graveyard, add that target to you. That is a good effect. That is a very good effect. Okay, so I get to add any spell in my graveyard to my hand. I could add in any Dark Magician deck, I could add the Chaos Form back. I could add the Magician Illusion. I could add Pop Desires. I could add Public Knowledge. I could add tons of stuff with this one card. And that's great, seeing as it keeps Demok's original effect, but it changes it slightly to have to destroy a monster by battle. It doesn't have to go to graveyard, which is great as well. This card is good. Well, it's not great. I'll admit that, because if it said cards, that'd be nice. And if it didn't have to tribute one monster, that'll like if it was just on summon, your opponent couldn't activate monster effects, that'd be great. Or if it was just like your like if I'm tributing a monster, I want something more. So if it was, and I'm also tributing at least two monsters to make this already. So it's not the most optimal effect, but it's a decent effect. But this effect I like. It's not a broken card, but this is a very decent card. That's what I'll give it. I'll give it a decent rating. And what is this? Hey, it's Exodia. Why is this Exodia Necros? Is Exodia Necros got on support? All right. So Exodia Master of the Guard. Okay, interesting name. Level 10 dark mate, this guy should be a level 12 if he's an Exodia. A level 12, okay? 10 dark spellcaster effect monster, question mark attack, question mark defense. So you cannot Aqua Dolphin him. You cannot Aqua Dolphin him. If this card cannot be summoned if this card was normal summoned by the method of its first effect. Battle first effect. Battles a dark fiend monster. Your opponent could own. Sorry, what? If this card that was normal summoned by the method of its first effect battles a dark fiend monster your opponent owns and destroys it, you win the duel. Okay. Okay. There's no dark fiend monsters in the game right now that are decks really, but okay. That's pretty decent. I'll give you that. You can tribute 5 monsters to tribute summon this card, but not set this card. You know, Pendulum could abuse this if you're up against if fiends ever become meta. It's pretty good. This card's attack and defense are equal to the total original attack and defense of monsters tributed for this card's normal summon. This card just screams Pendulum to me. This card just literally screams Pendulum. Like, honestly, I don't see any other deck that this card would be broken in. A Pendulum deck seems like to be the best deck for this, and if your opponent's playing, I don't know, Dark Worlds, they're fiends, right? Then you win the duel. So, yeah, pretty good, I guess. That's not bad at all. I think it will be best in a Pendulum-based deck, but not bad at all. This is the... I like the artwork. I love the artwork. The artwork is lovely for this. Paladin of Oracle Mana. Okay. Paladinium. Okay, so it's not Crusadia. Good. Level 6 Light Spellcaster Effects Monster. Is this going to be a Mahad? Is this going to be a Mahad? Come on. 2000 attack, 1700 defense. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is in your hand or graveyard when you exactly one spellcaster you control is targeted for by your opponent's quick effect, you can activate this card, special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. Okay, so it's summoning. So it's a special summon effect is restricted. Okay. Your opponent has to target it for an effect. All right. If level 7 or higher spellcaster monsters you control cannot be destroyed by effects, that's pretty good. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You know what? This is the girl from the anime, from the last season of Yu-Gi-Oh! When they actually went to Egypt, and she doesn't look like it, not at all, but it's kind of obvious. She's the Mahad of the. She's her, but as like she's similar to Mahad, where if Mahad would be destroyed or leaves the field, you get special Dark Magician from the deck. She's got an effect that protects like Stark spellcasters or spellcaster monsters, and just looking at her, it makes me think. But her artwork is beautiful. I love the little Karibo in her hand. Oh, I love that little Karibo. It's so cute. But yeah, it's an interesting card. It's an interesting card. It's not good any way, shape, or form, but it's interesting. It's interesting. Okay, and we've got Red Eyes Alternative Dragon. Where's my alternative Dark Magician? Damn it! Okay, let's look at. That looks amazing. I don't like the head, but the body in general, that's gorgeous. Because it makes me think of a dinosaur. Okay, so it's got 2,500 attack, 2,000 defense, level 7 Dark Dragon special summon effect monster. This card cannot be normal summons to set. You can special summon this card by attributing one Red Eyes monster in your hand or that you control. Okay, that's pretty good. So you can just special summon this out for a Red Eyes in your hand. That's pretty good. Okay. You can only special summon one Red Eyes alternative Black Dragon once per turn. That's pretty good. Okay. So this effect is decent. I like this. If this card is destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effect, you can target one level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster in your graveyard, except Alternative Dragon. Special summon that monster. If you special summon that monster, Red Eyes B Dragon. If you special summon Red Eyes B Dragon with this effect, double its original attack. Wait. Wait. So I discard Red Eyes to summon this, and then special Red Eyes from the graveyard with 4,800 attack. What? That's nuts! Red Eye's getting some good support up in here. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. And we've got Neo Kaiser Glider. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this could actually be. I don't recognize the artwork from anything. Okay. 2,400 attack, 2,200 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card each once per turn. Discard this card and another monster from your hand, then target one normal dragon in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay, so it's a dragon's revive. It's a monster reborn for dragons, but it takes an extra card. Okay. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. All monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack until the end of this turn. This isn't that good. This is the worst card on here. Well, actually, no, the worst card on here, I would have to give it to this, personally, because the artwork's beautiful, but not a good card. But it's just being a monster reborn boost. But yeah, some of these are good. Like, we've got the new alternative Red Eyes, which is broken. We've got this, which is really bad. We've got the Exodia that works in Pendulum decks, and we've got the new Blue Eyes alternative Ultimate Dragon. Some pretty good cards so far. But yeah, now we've also got two more cards to talk about, which is a Malefic card. So Malefic, what's his name? Paradox is getting more support for his deck. So Malefic Divide, quick play spell card. You can target one Malefic monster in your graveyard, special summon that monster, ignoring summoning conditions, but its effects are negated and it is destroyed during the end phase. Summon Malefic Cyber End Dragon from the grave. That's pretty good. Okay. It's an alright card. It's not the best, but it's alright. And we've also got a Cubic card, so both the antagonists of the original series of the two movies, except for the first movie, are getting more support. We've got Cubic Omen, which is a normal trap card. You can only use first and second effect of this card each once per turn. Place a number of cubic counters equal to the number of cubic monsters you control on a face-up monster your opponent controls. A monster with a cubic counter on it cannot attack and its effects are negated. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And it's cubic monsters, so all you really got to do is control something big. But it doesn't really help the fact that cubics are mainly an OTK deck, so what can a second effect do? You can banish this card from your graveyard and target one cubic monster you control. During this turn, each time that monster you control destroys a monster that has a cubic counter on it. By battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of the destroyed monster. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so this works well with the 3K monster. Now, the 3K monster is mainly built to just kill your opponent really quick, deal both players 3K at the end of the turn, and this helps with that. Now, obviously, this isn't going to get you there really quick, but this will be slow because it's a trap card. But if you can find a way to get cubic counters on every monster on the board, and then have the 3K monster to essentially kill one of those monsters, you've essentially won the game at that point. So this is decent support for them, I would say, because of its second effect. But the first effect is slow, and you're not really going to get it off too much. But guys, that's all the support for this video. It's been really good. All this support is interesting. The cubic support is nice. This is interesting just for Malefics in general. And we've got like the new alternative dragon, the new alternative Red Eyes, we've got the Exodia. We've got this basically the freaking girl from the anime whose name escapes me. Maybe it is Mana. I don't know. But guys, honestly, all of these cards are really cool. Like especially the Red Eyes, I hate the look of its head. Body looks insane. And yeah, it was actually, you know what? You know what this Blue Eyes reminds me of real quick? It reminds me of when he was melting in the original Duelist Kingdom arc because he was fused with Living Arrow and Mammoth Graveyard. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Tell me what you think of it in the comments section below. Tell me your thoughts on every card on this video. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you don't. Tell me if you enjoyed the video. Tell me if you didn't enjoy the video. Tell me if you think this things I could change. If you enjoyed it, like that. If you want to subscribe for more good content, don't forget to press the subscribe button. If you want to be notified of any Yu-Gi-Oh videos coming out later on, don't forget to press the notification button to be notified of any Yu-Gi-Oh videos coming out later on in the game, later on this channel. But yeah, guys, or streams that are on 8 p.m. UK time Thursday. Yeah, guys, so much legacy support, so many cool cards, and I can't wait to see what else we can get out of these sets. Yeah, it's all really cool. But yep, guys, roll about one, signing out. Later, all.